Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Big Breakfast Show. I'm Tim Britton. I'm going to be with you for the next couple of hours here on Crafters TV. Welcome, my crafty friends. I hope you had a wonderful night's sleep. We were all kind of discussing, it's been a bit varied here in Crafty Land. My phone just made a noise. I thought that was on quiet. How naughty. We've all just been discussing. We all had a bit of a varied sleep. I wasn't too bad. Dean didn't get the best sleep though. So, yeah. James, how did you sleep? Oh, like a baby, James said, so clearly the best. And Sheila struggled to stay awake through her dinner. Basically, she was that tired, which I'm not surprised. She had a big, busy day yesterday, and she's had a busy day today. And she is with me today. She's going to be here. She's prepping over in the corner, doing her demos. We put her in the corner in the morning. Just get her out of the way. I'm joking. I'm joking! Not at all. Right, now, I hope you are having a wonderful morning so far. If you sat there with your coffee, I'm very jealous. I've only had 2 coffees. I think today's going to be a caffeine day. I think I'm going to live off a lot of caffeine. I'm quite excited by that as well. I don't think I need any more, but I'm going to go for it anyway. So I'd love you to let me know where you're watching from. I'd love you to let me know how you've enjoyed the week. Also, let me know if you've bought your tickets for Crafterganza over in the US as well. We do still have some tickets available for that if you are interested in your Crafterganza. So make sure you sign up. But a couple of little bits for you this morning. Let's look at what are today's national days, all right? We are, this is a bit of a thing. So I discovered that it was National Senior Citizens Day today. So basically, it's time for us to give some respect to the oldies. A little bit of love, a little bit of tenderness, a little bit of delicacy. So there we go. And also, it is National Spumoni Day, which is apparently celebrating the tradition of layered Italian ice cream. I'm all up for that. I'm all up for layered Italian ice cream, gelato. Yeah, I'm excited by that one. But Dean was telling me, did he say Male Grooming Day? So National Men's Grooming Day today. Maybe I need to get myself down the barber's, have a little treat, a little hot towel, a little wet shave type thing. And also apparently it is National Brazilian Blowout Day, which basically is celebrating popular hair smoothing salon treatments. I didn't know, apparently it's Hawaiian Shirt Day. I'd have brought my Hawaiian shirts in. I got a load of them. I'd have brought those in. But I decided to go for something else today. So I've got something a little extra for you this morning. But just before we dive into the crafty world, I thought we'd just sit and have a chat for a minute or two. So I've gone through, why are you making noises? I've made you go shush. It's all of you. It's all of you making noises in the chats. Hang on, let me see what you're all saying, because this is what's making noise. I don't want people to tell me off. Julia, good morning. Julia's in our crafty group this morning. Karen saying good morning all with a nice big wave. Good morning, Karen. Alexandra, good morning, Tim. Julia and all the crafty folk from near Birmingham. Rain forecast here a little later, but I'm not complaining. I know it's been quite hot, hasn't it? It's been quite hot. It was quite nice having that rain come, although we had an almighty burst of rain here in Crafty World yesterday. It sounded like the roof was going to come through. And then, just as fast as it started, it stopped. It was absolutely phenomenal. Right, Pauline, good morning. She says hello from Cheshire. Let me go back to our days, though. So apparently, in 1911, on this day, the Mona Lisa was stolen. Yep. Mona Lisa was stolen, but then it was recovered 2 years later in 1913. In 1966, the Beatles headlined their second show of the day. Their second show of the day in Missouri after they had already played a show in Cincinnati, Ohio, 341 miles away. That's dedication. Do you know what I mean? 1976, here over in England, in East Sussex, Mary Langdon became the first British firewoman. I like that. And where was my other one that I'd found? Oh yeah, 2018, water ice is first detected on the moon in 2018. There we go. And that's all the fun facts I've got for the day today. But I thought that was quite a few. Bit of kind of stuff from America with the Beatles and stuff. I quite like that. So there we go. And if you've got anything else fun happening today, I'd like to know what that is. So let me know in the comments today what fun things you've got going on. And also, my theme for the day is the weekend. What have you got planned for your weekends? Have you got any parties? Are you going out? Are you having dinner out? Have you got friends coming round? Have you got workshops that you're going into? Have you got a race that you're doing? What have you got planned for the weekend? I'd love to know. Put it in the comments, and you've got to stay tuned all day long because we have got a phenomenal Friday lined up, and we're celebrating our 7th year this year. Crafters Companion celebrating its 7th birthday here. So we are, well, not just of Crafters Companion, but I mean of here. So what we're basically going to be doing is having a whole load of fun and giveaways and some demonstrations, and I think I might even be doing a little bit of craft today. Just a wafer thin bit of craft. A wafer thin bit. Ah, could you imagine if I talk like this all day? Would you like your craft? No, stop it. I'm getting the look. The powers that be are in today. They're over there in the techie corner and they're looking at me going, what have we done? Why is he here? Honestly. How many accents did I do today, Sheila, when I was trying to do a northern accent? And I think I slipped from Yorkshire to Scouse to Geordie. And honestly, I was drifting in and out in every single accent you could possibly think of. I'm surprised I didn't turn into an Australian. G'day, mate. Although, to be honest, mate, Australian's one of those ones that's quite easy to sink into. Absolutely. Absolutely, mate. Bonza. You know? If you couldn't hear that shit, you can't get it. Oh, I don't know where I've... See, I went wrong again. Right. I tell you what, why don't we play a little VT and I'm going to start trying to speak English, honestly. What?
This week's weekly deal is the Crafters Companion 100 Glue Sticks Mega Bundle. Whether you're card making, scrapbooking, or working on everyday paper craft projects, this is an absolute essential for every craft room. And for this week only, get a saving of 60%. The weekly deal on Crafters TV.
Alexandra has messaged in going, oh, a day for senior citizens. I'll have some of that. I'll have some of that. Michelle says, good morning, all. You're looking very Western, Tim. Yeah! Thanks very much. I like this shirt. I saw it when I was in Brighton. Me and my wife, we were down in Brighton. And we went into a shop and I saw it. And it's very rare that sometimes I feel confident enough just to go, I want that. And I saw it and I went, do you know what? I want that. I really like it. So I bought it. So thanks very much. I like this. And it's very warm and cozy. It's nice. I like this one. Good morning, Tim, from Crown Point, Indiana. Susan says that. What time is it in Crown Point, Indiana right now? Are they behind? America's behind us, aren't they? So Indiana is what, kind of mid-America? I want to say. So I'm going to guess. So I'm going to say that New York is normally, what, 5 hours or so behind. So, and then like far, like west is normally 8 hours or so, 8 to 10 hours. So I'm going to say they're about 7 hours behind us. Oh, 4, so it's 6 in the morning. I hope you've got a coffee. Susan, I hope you've got a coffee on the go. Right, here we go. We're going to dive in. This is going to be our first one of the day. So this is our deal of the week. Here we go. So this is our deal of the week. Obviously, a nice little stockpiler for you because this is one of those things that you kind of always need to have. You never can quite get enough of, and a superb price. Here in the UK, £4.79 on the Platinum or £5.99 on today's price. If you're over in the US, have we got this for a US? Yes, we do. It is $9.56 on Platinum price or $11.95 on today. This is a 60% saving, and you are getting not only 40 of your glue sticks, not only another 40 of your glue sticks, and another 10, and another 10. 100 glue sticks in a mega bundle for you. And they are the kind of small crafty glue sticks that you can see that they're all perfectly designed to be used with your crafty glue gun. So if you have got bigger embellishments, something slightly heavier, that you need a bit more of a weighty attachment, that's where you're going to want to use your glue sticks. So we've got those on a tremendous deal. So make sure you load those into your basket because you're not going to want to miss out on those. That's the deal of the week. We will keep coming back to that because that has been proving quite popular throughout the whole of the week this week. Now, postman's been quite like this. Look at this. The purple glittery Friday letter is here. I like this. Now, if you're just tuning in and you haven't been with us all week, where have you been? But every day we've been getting a letter that's been coming in, and we've been getting little treats that come in. And this is our new letter for Friday. Can I do it now? Am I allowed? All right, here we go. Right, it says, a massive congratulations from the marketing team. We spend our days sharing all the creative inspiration, gorgeous products and exciting events with you. And today we wanted to design a special birthday treat just for our wonderful viewers. I like this. This is nice from the marketing team. To help us celebrate 7 amazing years, every order placed today over $20/pounds will receive a free exclusive digital paper pack. You don't need to enter any codes or press any buttons. Your bonus gift will auto apply right at checkout once you hit the minimum spend. Thank you for being such an incredible audience and spreading the love for Crafters TV every single day. How amazing is that? So you're going to be getting a free exclusive digital paper pack if you spend over 20. Spend over $20, spend over £20, and you're going to be getting that free digital pack automatically added to your basket. You don't have to do anything, and we like that as well. I like it when digital and computery stuff goes and just does exactly what you want it to do. Thanks very much from the marketing team. Much appreciate that. That's a lovely little gift for us to start the day with. Diane, she's coming morning all. I'm catching up on some of summer school classes from last night. Love the jacket, Tim. Thanks, Diane. How was summer school last night? Did you all tune in? What was happening? Did Leanne survive till the end of the night? She had a long day yesterday, and she should have only woken up a little while ago and started work because she said she was going to have a bit of a lie-in. Carol has said, hi all from Birmingham, England. Hi, Carol. Dana has said, good morning from Upper Michigan. Christy has said, hi Tim, Judy, CTV team, and everyone happy crafting. Nice, I love it. There's loads of you coming in this morning, which is fab. Don't forget, let me know what you're doing this weekend. Let me know all your juicy gossip, and let me know how you got on with summer school last night. And if you have any pictures from things last night, maybe you finished some projects or did some projects last night throughout the summer school, I'd love to see your pictures as well. So send your pictures in. I'd love to see them. Send your pictures in of everything you've been doing this week. I'd absolutely love to see it. And also, furry friends, you know I love a furry friend. And they don't have to be furry. You might have a snake. You might have a, maybe not spiders. I don't mind them, but I'm not a massive fan. So if you do have a pet spider, yeah, you can still send a picture, but other people might like it. Anyway, let's go for our first item here on our big breakfast, which is going to be your Rainbow Retro Pack. This is your 12 by 12 paper pack that you've got here. You will be getting 35 pieces in this particular bundle, so you've got 5 designs and 7 of each design in here. Now they are double-sided, and on the reverse side, I'll just show you the reverse side straight away, is this dotties. Okay, so you've got dots on the reverse of every single piece of the cardstock that you've got included in here as well. It's 180 GSM, just so you know. And I know many of you probably already have this pack, but just in case you need to top it up a little bit more. So I'm going to flick you through the various different ones. So you've got those beautiful kind of zigzag designs that you can see on there. So a nice kind of vibrant texture. I know on the telly that kind of makes your eyes go a little, doesn't it? But then look at that. Oh, look at those rainbow ones. I like that. Very, obviously I'm showing you them upside down. Very beautiful. That also makes me think of like a really funky wallpaper. As does this one. This one, I love that. Makes me think of gumdrops, like jelly tots here in the UK we'd have. Do you have jelly tots in America? You must have something like jelly tots. They're basically small little jelly sweets with little bits of like granulated sugar on them, but they're very chewy, very nice. So that's a nice one, like a kind of florally one. Then you've got this wonderful kind of geometric pattern, there's triangles all making up, very kind of Harlequin style on that paper pack you've got there. And then you've got these graduating lines here as well. You can see that they kind of burst out from the corners into those bigger sizes. It's a wonderful, nice picture. Just to let everyone know, we've just had a delivery. Delivery's arrived and it is the Gemini 2. I can see it from the door. Delivery man's just dropped off a Gemini 2. Maybe that's for me. I doubt it, but you never know. I do believe we've got those on today. I think we've got Gemini 2 on the list of on our product list today. I think so. Joe, this is all your paper pack, and like I said, you'll be getting the double-sided, so you do get the reverse of the spots, just to show you on the back there. So you can kind of see all of the designs together. 5 different designs, 7 pieces of each design on the paper, £13.59 at platinum price in the UK, or $16.99 on the individual price. Over in the US, that would be $18.36 on platinum, or $22.95 on the individual price if you wanted to go for that one. A nice bit of cardstock that you could add in. Nice for doing some fun, funky scrapbook pages, or it could be that you want to use small little sections for embellishments and things. Retro cards, a really beautiful collection, something nice and bright. Who have we had just come in? So Anna has said, hi Tim, first time watching from Shrewsbury, Shropshire. Anne, welcome. I'm so pleased that do you mean it's your first time watching this week, or your first time watching ever? If it's your first time watching ever, I'm so pleased that you've joined us today. Stay tuned for as long as you possibly can, because we've got such tremendous deals coming up on so many different bits of craft. If you have any questions, Anne, put your questions through, because I've got Sheila, she's going to be joining in. And also, don't forget that for every £1 you spend, you earn points if you join our club. And that's completely free to do. And when you do join, you have a wonderful option of, you get, well, not an option, but you get given 250 points free. Now, apparently, my microphone is playing up a little bit. I'm going to give it the death stare while you have a look through the crafty keyhole.
Hi everyone, welcome to my craft room. So behind the door I have my spares rack. Lots of bits and pieces in there, plus my fantasy fibre and fantasy foam. Here I have all my CD-ROMs from Crafters Companion over the years, and a few others besides. Mostly Crafters Companion. Above my workstation I have totally Tiffany boxes full of stamps, dies, stamps and die sets, etc. Right the way along. Then on the bottom shelf I have beads, gems, sequins, confetti, micro beads, glitter glues, pearl drops, gilding flake glue, brads, etc. Then on top of my 2 6-foot Calyx units I have boxes and boxes of card, all different, from different places, but mostly Centura Pearl. Then there's my flower forming foam from the collections, and here I have my collections like Academy of Colour, the Christmas Ultimate Verses, etc. Say it with style, colouring books and A4 stamps from magazines, and my Stitch 100 machine. Then down here I have more boxes from Crafters Companion. One was the Christmas box for the Platinum members, can't remember how many years ago that was. Then my crafter gowns are at home, and the black cases have more CD-ROMs in. Then I have the monthly boxes that they used to do. Those 15 have got all the collections that they brought out to match. Sarah's signature boxes, and then my folders, CC folders full of dies again, and the book on top is my index for them. Then I have 2 squares full of sprays, glues, all sorts of tools and spares. This one's my Spectrum Noir collections. The drawers have got double-sided tape, string lights, etc. in, and foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Yeah, I've known you sing that for a long time, Ben. This table is a storage table. It lifts up And inside I have blank cards, envelopes, etc. And in the drawers I have all my different sizes of sticky pads, sticky dots, etc. This box here has all of my plates and folders I need for my machines. Here I have more Totally Tiffany with stamp and die sets, my 6x6 and 8x8 papers from CC, my Go, that's Debbie the Fish, Scan and Cut with the add-ons. Then I have 6 boxes under the table from various places of card, paper, card kits, decoupage, die cut decoupage, etc. And then under the table here I have my Pro, my add-ons for the Pro, the embossing boards, my MIDI is Simon, then my trimmers, 4 different sizes of trimmers, 2 guillotines and a lot of embossing, a lot of scoring boards. Then this holds my A3 card and paper, and then here I have all my pens from Crafter's Companion. Then I have the Mini, Jan, my Pro, Big Ben, my Gemini 2, Sarah, and not forgetting Debbie, the Barnsley bombshell. And I think we're back at the beginning again. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.
Love that. We were just saying then, as well as we passed over the Gemini, I was like, oh, I've got a fact about Big Ben. Apparently, I think it was in 2017. It was when today was the day when Big Ben chimed for the last time before it had its 4-year renovation work, or restoration work, I should say. There you go. Hot off the press, we've just had the paper pack come in, the digital paper pack that you will be given, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sheets that will be coming included in that, a couple of which are Crafters TV specific, which is quite cute, and it'd be interesting to see what you can come up. You've also got the 7-year birthday one. Then you've got this wonderful kind of purpley leopard kind of style, but you could print to any colours, I assume, that you wanted to, maybe. And then you've also got this wonderful stripe, this diagonal stripe. Then you've got this really kind of fun. That makes me think of those pictures that you used to hold really close to your nose and then you used to pull them away and then you'd see another picture inside it. And then you've also got that Crafters one as well there. How beautiful. So that's your little extra freebie digital pack that will be coming included for you today as a free gift if you spend over $20 or £20. But we're going to look at our next one, which is Motion Friends. Now, this is the stamp and metal die set that you've got included. So you can see here a few finished examples and some inspiration for you of things that you could create, and I'm going to pick a couple of these up, but I want to read you out the sentiments that come with the stamps, because you've got thank you, grandpa, father, nephew, happy Father's Day, uncle to you, happy birthday, just for you, I love you, dear dad, friends, brother, son. So all kind of the male thinking ones, and then you've got a whole load of female ones down the bottom. Same kind of thoughts that you've got in there, like happy Mother's Day, happy birthday, you're the best, but in a slightly different kind of more handwritten font that you've got. So all of those sentiments will come included, but then you also get the caricatures as well included. So you've got the various different characters, you've got the dog and the cat, the ball, the bone, the fish, all the extra little bits. And then you've also got the die cuts for the sliders, which allow you to create these wonderful designs. So it could be to my friend, and you've got like the cat kind of chasing along the ball of yarn that you can see there. So these great kind of ones, and let me just grab another one because there's a brother one here as well, which is really cool, which has got the dog and the ball. So you've got Brother, You're the Best, and look, just for you, hidden behind the dog as he runs along chasing his ball. So you get all of the template in there included, and you get all of the elements included for this. £27.99 on platinum price here in the UK, or if you are in the US, it is $43.99 for you if you wanted to go for that one in the US. That's on platinum price, and then you can see the individual price there on the top. But you can create a whole range of different cards with these. You could also use the stamps and just do some colouring in and add them in different ways. You could kind of print out and cut out the little bits to decoupage them up if you wanted to. There's a whole range of things you can do. It's a wonderful collection that you've got there. We are really busy today. Don't forget, you spend over $20, you'll be getting that free digital paper pack that will be automatically added into your basket. You don't have to do anything. Now, I'm just going to duck down here because we do have this. Now, this proved incredibly popular yesterday for you. This is your Stars and Swirls metal die and foil rub-ons, and you can see the wonderful kind of edging that gets created. Now I've got a cutout here of the actual die and the foil work that comes included, so you kind of see there, if I put my hand behind, you can kind of see that beautiful kind of shine through the cuts that you've got, and then you can see the wonderful foiling, these adhesive sticks that you get. So basically what you've got is you've got the die, you cut this out if you didn't see it yesterday, then you've got an adhesive sticker that you place over the top of the die that you've cut out, or the card that you've cut out using your die, and then you get the foil rub-on that then you can rub on over the top of that adhesive. Okay, now that comes in one great big pack there. So you get one of the metal dies, you get 12 of the adhesive rub-on sheets, and you get 12 of the foil sheets, 3 colours, the gold, the silver, and the rose gold, 4 of each. But with those rub-on sheets, you actually get 2 of the rub-ons per sheet. So you actually get 24 rub-ons included in that pack for you. £11.99 on platinum price here in the UK, or $14.99 as an individual. Over in the US, this would be $17.56 on platinum, or $21.95 on individual price. However, there is an option for you to have this, and we got the bundle price on this. Okay, so we don't have the bundle price on it, but if you wanted to be able to, you could add in some additional rub-ons as well. Go and check out the website for these ones. It's basically a pack of the adhesive stick-ons that you can then use, and then you could use more and get other foils for it to go included. Speaking of foils, can I show the foils, the other foils that we've got? Because you might like to go for that collection. So you might like to go for your Stars and Swirls. You've got your foil sheets that come included with that, but you might go, actually, I might want to do something a little bit more jazzy. Now, Sheila did a demonstration on this yesterday. She used these foils, the special effects foils. Now, you get, again, 24 sheets in total, 3 different colours, and you get 8 of each sheet. So you've got the silver, the gold, and then you've got the iridescent on here. So 3 different ones, $7.99 on platinum price, or $9.99 individually. Over in the US, these would be $11.96 on platinum, $14.95 as an individual. Now, you can use these with your Stars and Swirls. So if you wanted to do something a little bit fun, a little bit more funky. Sheila, do you happen to have the card you made yesterday? Your disco one. She made a brilliant card yesterday. And it was using silver? Yeah, it was using the silver, wasn't it? Thank you, my darling. So these were the 2 cards that Sheila made up yesterday, okay? Just to give you an idea of the Stars and Swirls. But this, look at the disco card. Look at that, Disco Queen. And this is the Stars and Swirls. But then Sheila used the silver from the special effects pack, and you can create things and finishes like that. She used all of that, and also she used the retro dies here, just in case you're wondering what she created with that. But if you wanted another piece of inspiration for the Stars and Swirls dies, look at this beautiful card that Sheila made. So this is using the complete collection from the Stars and Swirls. Using the foil that comes included, she used the die, one on either side, and then just added that in the inside. Look, how beautiful is that? How wonderful is that as a finished design? So something really, really special and pretty that you've got there as well. So that gives you an opportunity to understand and see what you could do. Now there is one other thing, you can also add in the metallics. So we do have metallics foils available for you, which are the same colours that you get included in your Stars and Swirls pack. But if you just wanted to bump up and you wanted some extra foils, or if you wanted to use foils for any of your extra projects that you've got, these are available. You'll be getting the silver, the gold and the rose gold. These are $7.99, platinum price £9.99 as an individual price, or $11.96 in platinum for the US, or $14.95 as an individual. So again, 24 pieces in total, 3 different designs, and you'll be getting 8 sheets of each one included. So if you wanted to add in additional foils and extra foils, great opportunity to do that for you today. And I would definitely add in the Stars and Swirls. That was the most popular individual pack that we had from yesterday's airing. But it's time, because I can't believe how busy we are this morning. It's crazy. You are shopping like mad. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an opportunity to look through yet another crafty keyhole.
Welcome to my craft room, overflow room. It has mostly my fall, Halloween, Christmas, and as you can see, paper everywhere. I've also put some of my more used dies on my doors so that I can get them more easily. Here's a pegboard my husband put up for me. I didn't think I'd need, but as you can see, it's filled to the brim with my purple Gemini. Tons of dies and stamps, my marker section, more ribbon, my TV. Ink pads, my desk. This used to be my older son's bedroom, but now I have taken it over completely. So I have a lot of my Crafter's Companion collection stored in the little snap cases and labeled. So but yes, this is my craft room.
We've had a lot of messages coming through again. So Moulton has said, I have my family visiting this weekend, so I'll be finishing off my summer school projects next week. Tim, love the shirt. Thanks very much. Getting loads of love for my shirt today. I really appreciate that. Crafty Stacey says, hello everyone. Sorry, being MIA, work and sorting the craft room has taken over my week, but a cheeky Friday off. You get to join us on the Friday. That's great. Jean says, I bought the Stars and Swirls plus extras, but I can't find it. I've hidden it too well. Oh no, Jean, what have you done? You need to get your label maker out, and you need to start putting some extra labels where things are. Maybe you need to start doing loads of arrows pointing to where different things are around your craft room. Jean, you're going to have a good hunt out and find it. You've got to start making some of these Stars and Swirls designs. Colleen has said, morning all from Florida. Good morning, Colleen. Lovely to have you in this morning. Now, while we were through that crafty keyhole, which was great, did you see that giant anchor that was there as well? Started making us all think about the coast, being out at sea and things like that. So what we decided to do, we're being a bit cheeky today, because it's Friday, which basically means we've got some deal drops coming up, all right? We've got some wonderful cheeky prices, so I'm just gonna bring you a couple of those really early. These aren't supposed to be seen till later in the day, but they're live. We can get them going now, so hang on. How about we go for, here we go. We'll tie the anchor in. So team, we're gonna go out at sea. Here we go. We're going to bring you this. So this is the first one. This is available in the US only, okay? So this is US only. This is out at sea. So this is 2 of the, so you've got a die and stamp in here. So you've got the boat and the anchor. So I wanted to tie in because we saw that wonderful anchor in the crafty keyhole. So you get the anchor included here. These are kind of nice sizable ones. You've got sort of 3 inch by, just over 3 inch by just under 2.5 inch. I'll bring them out so you can see the stamps that you get, the dies that you've got there. And then you also get, let me grab the stamps out, the stamps included for them as well. So we'll bring you in the price on this. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Don't worry, the team's looking for it. But if you wanted something a little bit nautical for these, if you wanted something that you could use as like a nice kind of fun theme. Okay, our computer's playing. The gremlins are deciding to be rife on Friday. Not to worry, this is fine. So normally this would be $12.95. So normally it'd be $12.95. What are we doing today though? However, today we can do this for, don't worry, just tell me, what's the price? $5.18. $5.18, which is a 70% saving. That means effectively $2.59 per die and stamp. No, $2.59 per one. How good is that for your boat, for your anchor? That's great. So we do have a whole variety of these available. What I'm going to suggest that you do, I'm going to give you the names of them, but I want you to go on the website to find them. So over in the US, have a look for these because I want you to have a look. So we've also got the Beach Retreat stamp and die set here. Don't worry about the prices or anything. Don't worry about bringing the information up. If you are in the US, I want you to go on the website and search Beach Retreat. I'm just telling you the prices are going to be ridiculous because they'll tell me off for doing these now anyway. So Beach Retreats, go on the website, have a look. If you like the idea of the hut and the chair, Beach Retreats, get on the website. You know the kind of prices these are going to start coming in at. The first one was $5 and a few cents. You can see the price these are going to be. The next one I want you to go hunting for is the seashells on the seashore. Try and say that 5 times fast. All right, that's the next one I want you to hunt for. These are US only. Also, go for the lighthouse. Look for the lighthouse. Genuinely, look for the lighthouse. Then, the last one, under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. Do you know, on this day, 1942, Bambi was released. Did you know that? 1942, Bambi was released. Under the Sea. Go on the website, have a look for the prices of those. They're absolutely phenomenal. We've got a right little collection for you there. Make sure you go for it. You can get the seahorses, you can get the lighthouse, you can get the boats. There's a whole host of them. So check those out on the website. You're not going to want to miss out on the prices for those ones. They are going to be coming up later on where we'll do proper deal drops for you, but have a little cheeky checkout. Which did you want to go first, Dean? The large format sentiment dies, where are they gone? Ah, is it these ones? Is it these ones? Let me have a look. Yeah, this is them. Here we go. These are our large format sentiment dies. Now these are going to be featured in our 2 o'clock show, our Weekend Wonder show. Platinum price is $21.51 here in the UK. In the US, your platinum price on these is $31.03. Now, is this for all of these? Okay, here we go. This is for all of our sentiment dies that you're going to be getting here. So you've got the first one that is thankful for you. So you've got thankful for you all the year through. Thankful for you all the year through. That's your first one that you've got. The second one that you've got is going to be love, laughter, and happy ever after. Oh, ever after. It's from Into the Woods. Love, laughter, and happy ever after. Then you're going to be getting cupcakes, sprinkles, and happy wrinkles. That's a great one. Cupcakes, sprinkles, and happy wrinkles. Doesn't that font kind of remind you of Cinnabon? Yeah? And then the last one that we've got here as well is wishing you sparkle and joy. Wishing you sparkle and joy. Now, you can also have these individually, around £7.19 on platinum price, $8.99 in the UK, or $10.36 platinum, or $12.95 over in the US. So you can buy these individually if you only wanted one of the sentiments, or you can get them as a bundle price if you wanted to. 25% saving on that, but look at these. Look, just to give you a bit of an idea, look at that. Wishing you sparkle and joy. How great. Thankful for you all the year through. There's some tremendous ideas. These are great cards. Love, laughter. I love that one. Love, laughter, and happy ever after. Look at that. That's a beauty. Ah, here's the cupcakes one, though, with a giant cupcake behind. Look at that. I could go for a cupcake today. I like this one as well. Very kind of fairy tale. The love, laughter one. Really like that. Oh, look, there's a teacher one here. Look at this. I like this one. Kind of like with the watercolours, the bright pops of colour there. Dear teacher, thank you all the year through. 2026. Was that you, Sheila? Oh, it was. Sheila's there nodding and remembering. That was her. But again, look at these little boxes ones. Look at that. Look at that. That box is great. How fab is that? Oh, has that got a magnet on it? Shut up. Oh, that's good. I need to learn how to make them. Oh, that's good. I like to hear that snap. I've just found the boards. I was wondering where they were. They were tiny. I was expecting them to be on a big one. There you go. That's the sparkle and joy. Thankful for you. Love and laughter. Ever after. Cupcakes and sprinkles. That's like the message for life, isn't it? Basically, cupcakes and sprinkles. It'll get you through life. Add a little bit of glitz to it. Why not? They are available as individuals or as a giant, great big bundle if you wanted to be able to go for those ones. So make sure you add them into your basket. Keep sending me your messages. I'd love to know what you're up to for the weekend. I'd love to know if you've got any plans. I'd love to know if you're making anything special or if you're going to be going out somewhere, maybe for dinner or tea. What did you say? Well, our toolkit. Okay, here we go. Let's go for the essential toolkit. Now, I could maybe use this later. I'll use this later. I'm going to use the essential toolkit later on. $7.99. $7.99, 50% saving here in the UK. Over in the US, $9.91. So, I'm going to bring it out so you see everything that you've got. This is also a great idea if you wanted to do some crafting with the kids and they could have their own little crafty mat. So you've got your craft mat with all of your score lines onto there, all of your dimensions and your measurements to make things really nice and simple. And on the reverse side, so that's your inches. On the reverse side, you've got it in centimetres. So regardless of which you want to work in. Then you've got your ruler. Then you've got your set of tweezers. You've got a pair of scissors, you've got your craft knife, and then, is it like a pokey tool? Yeah, it's a very well used pokey tool. I don't know how close you can get in on that. But can you see the sheer amount of glue gubbins? Who's left that on there? I'm going to have to give that a little clean. But then that's there as well, included for you, a little pokey tool as well. So all of the bits that you need as a basic little kit or a travel kit, $9.91 in the US or $7.99 over in the UK, that is a great little stocking filler, isn't it? Or a great little extra Christmas present just to give the kids so they could do a little bit of crafting. Super cheap, super affordable, 50% saving on that price. Everything you need for a nice little essential kit, nice to travel with, perfect. That's a great little kit, nice and affordable. Really like that. Fantastic little idea for you. 6-piece travel essentials kit for you if you wanted to add that into your basket. Don't forget, if you get your basket over £20 or $20, you also get the free digital paper kit included with your purchases today. That's a massive thank you from our marketing team because that's their thank you to you to be the wonderful crafters. So that's your essentials kit. If you wanted to be able to add that and go for that one, pop that into your basket. I can see I've got some more messages being beaverishly typed through by Julia. Sandy says, hello Tim, CTV team and crafty friends from Florida. I'm going to a crafting day on Saturday. Oh, Sandy, that sounds great. A crafting day. I wonder what it's gonna involve. Do you have to do loads of crafts? Is it like craft stalls? Is it a bit of everything? Are you demonstrating or are you going along as like a guest? That's really nice. I love it when people have got that. Alexandra says, I've got about 4 of the essential toolkits dotted around my craft room. I like that. Also, some of your craft rooms, little segue, I've been seeing that you've got quite a bit of space, and I like the idea of having like various different little workstations for different bits. So you can have, let's imagine this was my craft room. Okay, let's imagine that my retro rainbows is my big craft mat, all right? So this is my main assembly area. I'm working on my Disco Queen card, right? So I've got my Disco Queen card, working on that. But then I could have one of my essentials kit just here to the side where I'm doing all of my adhesive. I'm doing all of my gluing over here. Then I could have another one of my essentials kit here to the side where I'm doing my cutting, and then I'm doing all of the assembly work in one place. I like things when it's in order, when you can go to it. I like the idea of being able to space things out. And if you've got the space for that, why not go for it? Speaking of adhesive kits, let me talk you through our adhesive kit, because we do have that on a little kind of bundle pack for you as well. This is an 11-piece kit that's coming for you. £7.99 on platinum price in the UK, $9.99 as an individual price. Over in the US, $9.91 or $12.39. You'll be getting 3 foam pad squares in here. One is going to be, okay, 24 mil by 12 mil. So I'm trying to think what that is in inches. 12 mil by 6 mil, 5 mil by 5 mil. Then you're going to be getting your red liner tapes, 3 rolls of that, 2 lines of your adhesive sheets, A5 foams. Then you'll be getting a finger lift roll as well. You'll be getting 1 round foam pad sheet and 1 eraser sheet in there. You can kind of see them all across there in the front, all of the various different bits. So basically, if we kind of just dive into the pack, why not? It's been opened already, it's fine. Or do you know what? That's going to be a nightmare for me to put back together. So there's your red tape reels that you've got. And you can see you've got different kind of sizes, thicknesses, okay, he says. So you can see you've got your different thicknesses there. Then you've got your double-sided tape there as well if you needed it. You've got your foam pads in here. Various different sizes you can see. There, and then you've got your round ones. Sheila, question for you, darling. Now, I know this is a stupid question more than likely, but if you were using it, why would you want to use like a round one? Would that be for like a jewel or a gem, or yes, is it just because of shape and hiding stuff?
Yes, both of those things. Because sometimes if you put in like, say like a little snowman or something.
Yes.
And you want to do the head, or you want to do like eyes and things like
gotcha.
that.
So,
okay.
Okay.
Cut the corners off, you can see it. Yeah.
It's an obvious question.
But not really.
But yeah, but look, sometimes obvious questions, they run through all of our minds. And sometimes we're always a little bit like, oh, I don't want to ask that, because you think it's an obvious question and you think, oh, no one else is going to be wondering that. I'm that person. I'll ask the questions. I don't mind it. If you tuned in if you tuned in last week and was watching our Friday Night Live, you'll have seen how bad I was at some of our game show. And yeah, it's exactly the same. I like to ask the questions. I like to be that person that's like, nah, come on, let's figure it all out together. Jean has messaged in going, well, we are off to the monkey forest tomorrow. Then on Sunday, we're going to watch my youngest sons we're going to my youngest sons for dinner and to watch the F1. Oh, I like that. Going to watch the F1. Sandy says, during the craft day, all the participants bring their supplies to make a card demonstrated by our fearless leader. Plus, we have lunch and snacks to get us through. Ah, Sandy, I like the idea of that. I like it where you get a lunch. I like a lunch included. I like lunch. I just like food, basically. A lot of it as well. Had the most random breakfast this morning, as I told you. Did I say that on air this morning? No, I didn't. I was talking to Sheila about it. The random breakfast I had this morning was a cinnamon swirl. It was very nice, just like the pastry one. Followed by some corn cocktail sausages. It was interesting, Dean, you're right. It's partly because I had that and I thought, oh, I could do with a little bit of protein there. Not on my normal breakfast, but I was travelling around and it's just what I grabbed. So I don't know why. Anyway, right, you were asking me to go to something and I ignored what it was. Customisable dresses and wardrobe. Customisable dresses and wardrobe. I'm trying to find it. Oh, is it in our Friday Night Live, did you say? I don't actually think I've got it. I'm afraid, Dean, I can't go to that one. I don't think so, my buddy. That's not dresses. No, I don't have it. I can't go to that one. We will try to find it. Yes, we do have the ink pads. I've got those right here. I've got the ink pads right here. Bear with me. So these I am going to try to demonstrate a little bit later on. So these are our chameleon ink pads. Now, the customisable dresses and wardrobe dies, we'll have a look for that and we'll dig it out and we'll try and show you that a little bit later. So we'll do our best for that one. But before we do that, let me talk you through some of the ink pads. Now, you can see these ink pads have clearly been loved and used. Now, they are all available individually, okay? So we've got a whole variety. Is this the total colours that we've got? Or have we got more colours on... Okay, so we might have more colours online, so have a look. So we might have more colours online, but these are the ones that I've got for you at the moment. So this is the magenta that we've got here. So that's the magenta radiance. Then I'm going to have to spin these around so I can read it. Then we've got the rainforest glow, if you wanted it. Now, I believe, are these all the same price? Yes, so they're all the same price. These are US only as well, I'm afraid. So these are only available in the US. So $3.51 on platinum or $4.39. So they are limited in the amount of stock that we've got on these as well. So if you do want to go for these, especially these colours, you're going to have to be quick. So this is the lavender haze. We've got the sunrise sky. You can see the kind of colour swatches down there. We've got the passion fruit punch. What a name that one is. And then we've also got the tropical glow. Okay. Now there may be some more colours online, so you might want to have a look at those. Okay. Oh, not from the chameleon range. Okay, so from the chameleon range, this is it. And it's super limited on the amount of them that we've got. So, tropical glow, that's your kind of yellow. You've got your passion fruit punch. You've got your sunrise sky. You've got your lavender haze, the rainforest glow, and the magenta radiance. Now, the great thing with this is also, if you look, you've kind of got pink, I'll just do it in blunt colours, pink, greens, blues, then you've kind of got your orange, yellow, and purples. So you've got a good mix of all colours that you might want to be able to tie together with something. So for example, look at your rainbow pad. Again, what have we got? We've got yellows, oranges, greens, pinks, purples. You've got your rainbow. That's what you've got here. So a nice complete collection of colour, and you've got it at a crazy price. So $3.51 on platinum, $4.39 as an individual price. Limited in the amount of stock of those that we've actually got available for you. So add those to your basket and check them out pretty quickly if you can. I just saw out of my beady little eye a couple of these that have pinged up. My craft room is quite small. My desk, 2 Kallax unit full, stuffed inside and on top, a big wheelie craft bag full of spares, 12 by 12 pads on one edge of the desk and various other storage units, Alex says. That does sound like a big one. My floor was invisible a few weeks ago, but definitely no room for an extra work area. Alexandra, I'm sure we can craft, I'm sure we can come up with something. I ask obvious questions a lot, Ash says. Good morning to the CTV crew, Carol says. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Tim. Loving your colourful shirt. Thanks, Carol. I tried this morning. I brought this one up special because I like it. I always feel happy and positive when I'm wearing this. And I also thought, do you know what? I think the crafters will love it. I think they'll love it. It was a toss-up between this or my bright pink kind of, it's almost like a, what's the word? Almost like a cashmere t-shirt. Like a bright pink kind of cashmere t-shirt. So I wasn't quite sure which one to go for, so I might save that for next time. So I might bring my bright pink up next time. Right, so let me just do a quick little reminder of some bits. So you've got obviously things like our rainbow retro pad, that was available on superb prices. You've got your extra foil sheet packs if you wanted to go for those. They would match really beautiful with your stars and swirls edging die set that we spoke about. Lots of you went for this yesterday. Lots of you wanted to go for it as well. So that's been really good. Now, Dean's quickly telling me in my ear, I've got to mention to you the Vintage Carnival, the 12 by 12. Okay, so we've got the Vintage Carnival 12 by 12 pad. Apparently, you're going a bit crazy for this at the moment. Now, it has got a great price as well. I was about to say, please tell me it's not $3.51 for the Carnival pad. And I was like, no, that's the inks. What? What's the price on the Carnival pad? $3.99. Honestly, right? $3.99, your Carnival pad. Check it out. Look at your designs. By the way, you can see the reverse on the bottom. So you get all of these different colours. You get that wonderful distressed vintage look. Great patterns. These would be fantastic for scrapbooking pages. You could make some really funky cards. Look at that swirled one. I think these would be ecstatic. A 12 by 12 pad for $3.99. And that's not even the platinum. $3.19 on platinum. Tell me in the US, what can you genuinely buy for $3.19? I don't know, but how much is a coffee? Like, I love going for a coffee, right? In the UK, a coffee is probably a cheap one. I don't know what, £4.60. You know, you're buying like a latte or whatever, things like that. So in the US, that's going to be what, $7? So let me know how much that would be. So the Carnival pad, 12 by 12, that's going like crazy. I'm not surprised, fantastic price. We do have that available as a 6 by 6 as well, if you wanted to add both of those in. I mean, the 6 by 6, what is it? I don't know, minus $10? Is that platinum? Oh my word. $199 individual price, today's price, platinum price, $159. $159. I mean, if the prices get any more ridiculous, my voice is only going to be heard by dogs. That's genuinely what happens. The more excited I get, the squeakier I get. Honestly, it's a good job Sheila's coming up. Maybe she can talk some sense into people here. Right, check out your baskets. You're not going to want to miss out, and I will see you just on the other side of this.